That night in the snowy mountains. Evening was falling as I made my way through the snow-covered mountains. The last golden rays of the sun shimmered over the white peaks, but the beauty of the scene could not hide the danger. The wind was freezing and cutting across my face, and the snow crunched loudly beneath my boots. I had not expected the darkness to arrive so quickly or so heavily. As night settled in, I spotted a cave in the distance. With no other shelter in sight, I decided to spend the night there. The moment I stepped inside, my body froze. Scattered along the walls were human skeletons and remains. Some still had pieces of clothing on them, as if they had arrived not long ago. My heart pounded in my chest, but the brutal cold outside gave me no choice. I had to stay. Strangely, there were dry wooden logs already inside the cave, almost as if someone had placed them there on purpose. I quickly lit a fire. As the flames rose, shadows danced across the rocky walls, making the hollow eye sockets of the skeletons seem as though they were watching me. Suddenly, a terrifying roar echoed from outside. The ground felt like it trembled beneath me. It was a bear. The roar grew louder and closer. Then a massive shadow appeared at the cave entrance. Its eyes reflected the firelight, glowing in the darkness. My breathing became shallow. I quickly looked up and noticed a narrow, rocky ledge above, too high for the bear to reach. Without wasting a second, I climbed up and pressed myself against the cold stone. Moments later, the bear entered the cave. I could hear its heavy breathing and its claws scraping against the ground. It sniffed around and moved toward the fire and suddenly struck one of the skeletons. The sound of bones cracking echoed through the cave. From above, I noticed a narrow passage leading out from the top of the cave to the other side of the mountain. Gathering all my courage, I slowly crawled toward it while the bear roared below in frustration. The passage opened onto a snowy slope on the other side. I slipped and stumbled, but I ran with all my strength, not daring to look back. When morning finally arrived, I found myself on a safer ridge. I turned and looked back at the mountain. The cave stood there silently,